Exhale, other side. Bring those arms down. Push the back of the right arm gently against the knees, pulling with the left hand into a nice twist. Hold that pose, inhale, and exhale, turn the head right and down. Bring the gaze up and gently unwind. Take a cleansing breath. Feel the difference between the right leg and the left leg. Let's bring the left leg up, extend, point, flex. Knee up, point the toes down and circle the ankles. And the other way. Extend, stay tall. Empty right leg, strong, strong left leg. And take it over. Fingers from behind, in between those toes. And just work that a little bit. And use your thumb on the bottom of your foot. And then rock the baby. And release it down. Inhale tall. Exhaling, extending. Extending and then down. Let the head drop. Deep breath, long exhale. Let everything go to reveal just a stretch. Holding that pose. Inhale, elongate through the spine into the mirror. Exhale, down a little more. Drop the head. And roll up. Cross that leg over. Eagle legs if you want, but make sure the right foot on the floor is pointing straight ahead, not sideways. Inhale up, drop the shoulders, exhale, turn to the left, push, pull. Hold pose, inhale, exhale, turn the head to the right and then down. Lift the head back up and to center. Inhale, arms up, and exhale the other side. Hold the pose, inhale, turn your head to the left and down. And bring that head up, back to center and unwind. All right. All right, let's come to standing. So we can take our chairs out of the way. And we're coming to the end of the mat. Feet hip width apart, tuck that tailbone under, pull that belly button in, heart center up, raise those toes up, turn your palms forward, release your toes nice and soft, reach those fingertips down into the earth as if you're growing roots. Lift the spine and head into heaven. Powerful mountain. And then inhale up. And from the hips, bend your knees as much as you need to and come down into a fold. Hands grab behind the calves. You're looking at your shins. Alternate bending one knee and straightening the opposite leg. You can even twist with that. So the leg that stretches, straightens, turn your gaze that way. And then turn your gaze to the other side as it straightens. And straighten both legs without locking your knees. Hands slide up your shins. Torso rises until it's parallel with the mat. Push your palms against your shins and your shins against palms and reach through that spine halfway pose. And then inhale and exhale, drop into fold again. You can grab your elbows, makes it a little, gives your upper body a little weight to help lengthen the stretch in the back of the legs. Breathe. Bend your knees a bunch and walk your hands out into down dog. Fingers are spread out, pointers are pointing straight ahead. Now come on up on your toes. Let the bottoms of the toes stretch and inhale and exhale. Start dropping your chest between your arms and your heels down towards the mat. So you actually have like a little arch in your back as you roll your sits bones up towards the ceiling. Pushing through the fingertips and the four corners of the palms. Then come up on the toes again, drop down onto your knees and sit back a little bit, stretching the bottom of those toes again. Get your little toe in on the stretch. With an exhalation, release everything except for that stretch. And then come up into tabletop. Drop to the tops of the feet. and just pat the tops of the feet. All right. If your wrists are giving you a hard time, they don't like that, make fists. You can also use weights that aren't completely rounded and hold on to weights if your wrists start bothering you. We're going to go into bird dog. Slide that left leg back. Slide that right arm forward and lift. Stay tall out of the shoulder. If you can, look into the mirror and see if you can have your arm and your leg and your torso in one line. And reach through the fingers. Left foot is flexed and the sole of the foot is reaching back. Balancing strength, and if you want more, elbow to knee, reach, crunch, elbow to knee, reach. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach and down. All right, other side. Left arm comes forward, right leg back, and lift. Open your fingers and reach through that arm. And crunch if you want. And 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Reach and release. All right, we're going to do thread the needle. If you have glasses on, go ahead and take them off. All right, let's swing our right arm up, follow the gaze up, and then bring it underneath the left arm. The back of the palm is on the floor. Rest your left forearm on the mat, spread your fingers out, and gently push that forearm into the mat, deepening that stretch. Turn that open palm down towards the floor. And then slide out of that, back into tabletop. Cleansing breath. Swing left arm up and under. Reach. Take that right forearm down. Hand is by your head. Spread out those fingers and push away gently. Turn the open palm towards the floor. Keep deep breathing going. And slide out of it. Very nice. All right. Let's slide our hands down onto our forearms. Make a gentle fist. Cup that fist. We're going to go into modified plank. So first modification is just having your, you can have your knees bent, but you're trying to have the crown of the head down through the knees in a diagonal line, or come up on your toes and send those heels back, or full plank is with straight arms and straight legs, but the wrist is under the shoulder. Take those heels back, holding that plank. Tight core, but you are breathing. Very nice, very nice. All right, we're going to go into side plank, and we're going to do it turning towards the mirror. So I'm dropping my right knee. I line up my right hand with that bent right knee. Turn towards the mirror and bring it up. You can lift your leg. You can have straight legs, one in front of the other. Let's turn back to center plank. Hold it there. We're turning to the back wall, so my left knee comes forward, my left hand lines up, and I turn my chest to the back and lift that top leg. Or straighten both legs. And back to center plank. Now, if you can go down slowly, let's give that a whirl. If you need to be on your knees to do that, come down slowly. Elbows are near the body. Down, down, down. All right. Hand on top of hand and rest on one side of your face. Feel that heart beating. That's a good thing. All right. Chin on top of hands. We're going to go into super person. So, with feet hip width apart, let's lift the lower body. You know what we're doing, so if you want to go into the full thing, you can. And if you want to flutter your feet, kind of gives you something to do. Holding that up there. And then take it down. Turn and rest on the other side of the face. Bring your chin back to the top of your hands. We're going to raise the upper body. Inhale. Exhale, lift. And if you want, you can extend your arms reaching back. A little harder is bringing them out to the side. And a little harder still is straight ahead. And looking down at your mat. Bring those hands in and rest your chin on your hands. And now we'll try both ends of the body at the same time, if you want. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. Legs up off the mat, arms out wherever you want. They can be bent, diagonal, out to the side, or straight ahead. Four, three, two, one. Bring those hands in. Come up through tabletop, back into child's pose. Rest your head on the mat. If it won't go on the mat, then rest it on stacked hands or stacked fists and take all pressure off your shoulder. All right. Let's slide those hands up into tabletop. We're going to go back into down dog. Tuck the toes under. Keep the knees bent. Raise those hips up. And then straighten the legs. Drop the chest between the arms. Reach your ears towards your thumbs. Deep breath. And then walk feet to hands or hands to feet. Or you can do a little hop and drop into forward fold. Maybe a little deeper than the first one. Bend your knees and let's ragdoll up. So let that upper body stay heavy and limp. Push your feet against the earth. Stack your vertebrae. Take your time. Head comes up last. And when you're upright, take a deep breath and exhale down. Pause a moment in mountain. All right, release. And now we're gonna do our warrior. So taking the left foot out diagonally, right foot, you can be like you're on railroad tracks. That gives you more stability. Challenging balance would be lining up heel to heel. Bend that front knee, see where it's going. The challenge in warrior stance is to try to have your front thigh parallel with the floor. Okay? All right. Remember, we're going to pivot left to right. So let's bring those arms up. Drop the shoulders, though, and drop into warrior one. So bending that knee, warrior one, arms straight up and down. Trying to have the upper arm back by your ears. Fingers are spread out and strong. The left foot, put your mind's attention on your left foot. Roll the outer edge of your left foot down towards the mat. And zip up the groin area, so you just tighten that up a little bit. Warrior one. Now straighten that front leg. Pivot on that right heel. Pivot on the left heel. And drop into warrior one on the other side. So we're not reaching our torso in a lunge. It's straight up and down. Now straighten that front leg. pivot on the left heel, pivot on the right heel. Bring the arms down into warrior two. Reaching out of the shoulders, front and back. Roll that tailbone under. Look at the knee. Your right knee should be going through the middle of your foot, and you're looking down your fingertips. Flip that front palm so it's facing the ceiling. Inhale, reach up and down into reverse warrior. Straighten that front leg. Bring the arms down. Pivot, pivot. Bend the knee and drop into warrior two on the other side. Flip the front palm and exhale, reaching up and reach down. Strong legs, strong arms. If your gaze can look up, do so. If that's too much of a balance challenge, then look wherever you need to. Straighten that front leg. Both arms drop into warrior two. Pivot, pivot. Keeping the front leg straight. Reach forward. We're going to go into triangle and down. You can have your knee bent and your arm resting on that knee. The key is turn your chest towards the mirror. If you can look up, do. Breathing. Now with bent knee, which is easier, or straight leg, which is a little more difficult, lift that upper body all the way up and turn into